An underwater drone has discovered something that has left the world in shock. In the darkest depths of the ocean, where light can barely penetrate, advanced underwater exploration technologies have revealed secrets that have remained hidden for centuries. Some of these discoveries are so disturbing that they will leave you speechless. Curious? And let's go. Number 11. The submerged pagodas of Mahabalipuram. On the coast of Tamil Nadu, India, lies a story that intrigues archaeologists and historians. The Coast Temple, an impressive structure that has stood the test of time, is supposedly part of a larger group of 7 pagodas. According to local legend, the other 6 were swallowed up by the sea. For generations, this story was considered local folklore. However, in 2004, the Indian Ocean tsunami revealed something extraordinary. As the waters receded, intricately carved stone ruins appeared on the seabed, suggesting the existence of underwater structures. Modern underwater drones have been extensively exploring the region, documenting massive rock formations and intricately carved relics similar to the Coast Temple. The findings indicate the possible existence of an entire ancient city, likely destroyed by a catastrophic event. Underwater archaeological finds suggest that legends about the lost pagodas have a historical basis. The structures found bear architectural similarities to the existing temple, indicating that they were part of the same complex. The discovery raises questions about historical events that may have caused the disappearance of this ancient coastal city. An underwater drone has made a shocking discovery that has left the world in shock. In the darkest depths of the ocean, where light can barely penetrate, advanced underwater exploration technologies have revealed secrets that have remained hidden for centuries. Some of these discoveries are so disturbing that they challenge our understanding of the underwater world. Number 10. Hydrothermal chimneys. Imagine towers that are taller than a 4-story building, but instead of being in the city, they are at the bottom of the sea, where almost no light reaches them. Well, that's exactly what scientists found near an underwater volcano called Losos East, off the coast of Ecuador. These hydrothermal vents are like underwater skyscrapers, reaching up to 50 feet, 15 meters high. That's about 2.5 times the height of the Golden Gate Bridge, only underwater. During a 30-day expedition, scientists discovered an entire field of these giant towers, stretching over 2,000 feet, 600 meters. The crazy thing is that these chimneys aren't just dead rock. They release super hot water that comes straight from the bowels of the earth, creating a crazy environment where life thrives in a way no one imagined possible. There are some animals that live there that haven't changed at all in millions of years, like limpet-like mollusks, tube worms, fish, bivalve mollusks, and crustaceans. It's like a time portal at the bottom of the sea. Number 9. The Great Blue Hole. In the middle of the ocean, there is a formation that looks like a portal to another world. The Great Blue Hole of Belize, discovered by legendary explorer Jacques Cousteau in 1971, is a perfectly circular underwater crater that defies explanation. At 300 meters wide and 124 meters deep, this natural formation provokes fascination and terror in equal measure. Recent underwater drone expeditions have revealed extraordinary discoveries in the depths of the ocean. Ancient stalactites, fossils of prehistoric creatures, and silent caves have remained untouched for millions of years. The fossils found belong to species that inhabited the Earth long before the emergence of humans. The Great Blue Hole's perfectly circular shape continues to intrigue scientists. Some theories suggest that it is the result of a collapsed cave system, while others propose more unusual explanations. The hole's perimeter is surrounded by the wreckage of sunken ships, grim evidence of the dangers it poses. I have a question for you. First, I'd like to tell you that it's possible to keep up with the biggest curiosities of our world every day. But for that, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So have you subscribed yet? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Now that you've done that, let's go. Number 8. Jacob's Well. Deep in the Texas Hill Country lies a natural formation that draws adventurers from all over the world. Jacob's Well may seem like a crystal clear, inviting spring at first glance, but beneath its tranquil appearance lies one of the most dangerous underwater cave systems ever discovered. Experienced divers consider it a true underwater nightmare. The story of Jacob's Well began in the 19th century, when early settlers encountered what appeared to be a simple, bubbling spring. The crystal-clear waters masked a terrifying reality, a vertical shaft that plunges more than 100 feet into the bowels of the earth, connecting to a labyrinth of underwater tunnels that stretch for as-yet unknown distances. Underwater drones equipped with cutting-edge technology have captured stunning footage of this cavernous this system. The footage reveals tunnels so narrow that divers can barely move through them. Some underwater corridors appear to have no end, disappearing into total darkness. Zero visibility in some areas makes navigation virtually impossible. The place has already taken its toll in human lives. Several divers, even the most trained, have gotten lost in the confines of this aquatic labyrinth. The underground currents, combined with the complexity of the tunnels, create a natural trap that has already caused several tragedies. Number 7. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest point on Earth, a chasm that plunges nearly 11 kilometers into the ocean depths. This remote location, discovered in 1875 by the HMS Challenger expedition, remains one of the planet's greatest mysteries. The deepest point, known as Challenger Deep, has yielded groundbreaking discoveries thanks to modern underwater drones. Creatures with translucent bodies and glowing eyes inhabit these extreme depths, where pressure is more than 1,000 times greater than at sea level. Even more surprising was the discovery of microplastics in these unexplored depths, disturbing evidence of human influence where no human has gone before. The creatures that inhabit the trench, such as the snailfish, have developed incredible adaptations to survive in conditions that would destroy any conventional submarine. Number 6. The Black Sea Ship Graveyard. An underwater drone has made a discovery that has left archaeologists around the world speechless. At the bottom of the Black Sea, where oxygen is virtually non-existent, lies an impressive collection of more than 60 perfectly preserved ancient ships. The lack of oxygen has prevented the wood from deteriorating, creating a natural underwater museum. The vessels found date back to the Byzantine Empire and the merchant ship era of the 19th century. The most incredible thing is that details such as ropes, masts, and even inscriptions on the hulls remain intact. The drones captured images so clear that it is possible to see dishes and utensils still arranged on the tables in the captain's cabins. One of the discovered ships still had its original cargo, 50 amphora filled with wine that never reached their destination. Analysis of the liquid preserved inside these containers revealed the exact recipe for the wine consumed more than 1,000 years ago. The drones also found evidence of ancient maritime rituals, including coins and amulets placed on the masts to ensure a safe voyage. Number 5. The Jemchug Underwater Canyon. In the Bering Sea, underwater drones have mapped the world's largest underwater canyon, dwarfing the Grand Canyon in size. Jemchug Canyon is 2,600 meters deep and stretches for over 160 kilometers. The scariest part? It's completely underwater and hidden from view. Drone explorations have revealed a unique ecosystem within the canyon. Powerful underwater currents create rivers within the ocean, carrying nutrients that sustain a complex food chain. The equipment has recorded gigantic schools of fish that appear to form living clouds, moving in perfect synchrony to escape predators. At the bottom of the canyon, the drones found something even more intriguing: fields of underwater lakes. These are pools of denser, saltier water that collect in the deepest parts, creating a phenomenon where water floats on top of water. Specially adapted creatures live on the edges of these underwater lakes, including species that have not yet been classified by science. Number 4. Sargasso Sea. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean lies a unique region that defies conventional oceanography. The Sargasso Sea is a floating marine wonderland that seems to have come straight out of a fantasy tale. This extraordinary place owes its name to the genus Sargassum, a seaweed that floats freely on the ocean surface. The characteristics of this seaweed are truly unique. Unlike other seaweeds that need to attach themselves to the ocean floor, Sargassum reproduces vegetatively while floating in the water. This peculiarity creates vast golden carpets on the ocean surface, forming a true oasis of life in the middle of the aquatic desert. The biodiversity found in this floating ecosystem exceeds expectations. Sea turtles use these floating forests as nurseries, finding food and shelter for their young. Shrimp, crabs, and fish have developed specific adaptations to survive among the floating algae. This environment serves as a hotspot for migratory species. Humpback whales, tuna, and several species of seabirds rely on this habitat during their epic journeys across the oceans. Endangered eels, white marlins, and basking sharks find the waters of the Sargasso Sea a safe place to reproduce. The boundaries of this sea are another fascinating aspect. Instead of traditional geographical boundaries, the Sargasso Sea is defined by ocean currents. The Gulf Stream marks its western limit, while the North Atlantic Current, the Canary Current, and the North Atlantic Equatorial Current complete its borders. Number 3. The sunken city of Cuba. In 2001, marine engineers surveying the Yucatan Channel discovered something extraordinary. A possible ancient city, complete with pyramids and roads, submerged more than 2,000 feet below the surface. This discovery could rewrite the history of humanity as we know it. Using advanced sonar, researchers have detected massive geometric structures resembling pyramids, roads, and buildings. If confirmed as an ancient city, this discovery would predate all known human civilizations. The city apparently submerged due to an unknown catastrophic event. Underwater drones have captured stunning images of symmetrical stone blocks and surfaces, so precise they appear out of place for their supposed age. Carbon dating of nearby material suggests these structures could be more than 50,000 years old, tens of thousands of years earlier than previously thought possible for such sophisticated constructions. Number 2. The sunken forest of Alabama. Off the coast of Alabama, 37 miles out to sea, underwater drones have discovered something no one expected to find on the ocean floor. A forest of cypress trees preserved for more than 60,000 years. The trees, some more than 10 feet in diameter, had been protected under layers of sediment until Hurricane Ivan in 2004 exposed them. Drone footage shows tree trunks still standing with their bark intact and even growth rings visible. Even more surprising was the discovery that this ancient forest has created a new marine ecosystem. Fish and other marine organisms have colonized the trunks, transforming the dead forest into an oasis of underwater life. Researchers have found compounds in preserved tree trunks that could revolutionize the pharmaceutical industry. Bacteria that live in ancient wood produce substances with powerful antibiotic action, capable of combating superbugs resistant to current drugs. Number 1. The Bermuda Triangle. Between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, there is a region that has defied scientific explanation for centuries. The Bermuda Triangle has become synonymous with mystery and unexplained phenomena. Ships and planes disappear without a trace, generating theories that range from the scientific to the supernatural. One of the most intriguing cases occurred in 1945, when Flight 19, consisting of 5 U.S. Navy bombers, disappeared completely. This incident generated decades of speculation, from magnetic anomalies to extraterrestrial interference. To this day, no trace of the aircraft has been found. Recent underwater drone explorations have revealed some surprising discoveries. Massive underwater formations that are previously uncharted have been documented on the ocean floor. Some of the structures bear uncanny resemblance to ancient ruins, fueling theories about lost civilizations. Even more disturbing are areas of the ocean floor with extremely smooth surfaces, something unlikely to occur naturally. Researchers propose alarming explanations, such as underwater vortices or unknown energetic forces that can suck objects into the depths. The discoveries continue to raise more questions than answers. Do the ancient structures suggest the existence of an advanced civilization? Are the smooth areas on the ocean floor the result of unknown natural phenomena, or are they man-made in origin? The Bermuda Triangle maintains its status as one of Earth's greatest mysteries. Now I want to know from you, which of these items we showed you shocked you the most? Tell me below in the comments. Take advantage and click on this video that is appearing on the screen. I'm sure you will be shocked by these discoveries too. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.